Welcome to my channel. My name is Silenthia, and I'm a mom who's trying to get her family to financial freedom. I work two part-time jobs. But today, you guys, I wanted to set up my monthly budget, and I was going to go over my goals, do my calendar, and also work the actual monthly budget. So let's go ahead and jump right in. So this is for the month of February, and I'm just going to reference what I had going on. Sorry, I have a wrinkle there. What I had going on last month so I can kind of know what I'm working on. All right, so let's do the February sticker for goals. And I'm trying to decide, do I want it up here or down here? It looks like last month I put it down here, but I kind of want it up top. So let me see if I can actually get it up top. And these stickers came from Cassie J. So thanks again, Cassie. Let's see, how can we do this and make it work? Oh, ding. Okay, so we have February, and let me take these other sheets and I'll set them off to the side. We'll work on those in a moment. All right, so what I decided to do was to actually, uh, first of all, I want to migrate the goals that I had from January um, that I did not do, that I want to work on in February. All right, so one of the things I see here was to file my taxes, and there was this possible increase with the child tax credit. So I was waiting to hear back about that. But at some point in the month of February, I'm going to go ahead and file. Um, Let me see. I have a couple of other things on here that I am not going to migrate. One of the things was get a month ahead on rent, and you know what? Hmm. It's such a big goal, but I think it would be worth putting on here. So we're gonna put get a month ahead on rent. I think it would be worth it at some point to get that done. I'm not certain if it's going to happen in the month of February. I was pretty confident that in the month of January it was going to happen, but we've had some crazy, crazy freezing weathers, lots of snow, so there was those issues. Um, Last month I said that I wanted to get 10 no spin days. I did do that, so I actually got over 10, and I think for the month of February I'm going to shoot for 12 no spin days. I think I can do it. Now that I've kind of narrowed down like what the no spend for me actually means. So like um when I say no spend days, it's not the days when I have to go get groceries or toilet tissue or the things that we need to run our household. It's a spending outside of that. So I give myself a certain amount of money each week, and so if I spend from that, then I know I'm buying some stuff that I it's not really always for the household. Sometimes it's just for me. All right. Oh, so last month, or excuse me, for January, I said I wanted to go on a solo date, and I did. And I want to do that again. I want to try to make that a goal every single month. Um, I actually went to play bingo, and I didn't win, but it's a good way to spend time and really inexpensive. So get your bingo card and um, sit around, daub. Hopefully, you win. Um, I haven't won in a very long time, but also I haven't been going. So um, hopefully, I'll be able to go more often because I really enjoy bingo. But we'll see how things go. All right. Okay, so I had on that one pay January bills. So we're going to put pay February bills. I wanted to try to have a couple of goals that are easily attainable. Like, let me just pull this out 1 second. So when I set my goals for January, I put organized binders, which I did that. Set up cash envelopes, I did that. Declutter my belongings, I did that. Take down the Christmas tree, I did that. Watch a new movie, and I watched a movie called No Hard Feelings. Very, very funny movie, and also, a love story, so it was fun. And then celebrate my mom's birthday. I did that with her, and then we did 10 no spend days, pay January bills, file taxes. Okay, so I wanted to save $500 for a car fund, and I've been borrowing my mother's car, and I want to give it back to her. So I'm working on paying or getting money together to buy a car, and so I've kind of figured the plan out, and I need $500 to get going on that. So hopefully, I'm thinking with the tax money we'll be able to do that, but I'm not certain we're going to get a tax refund in the month of February. But you know what? I think I'll put it on there because even if I can save the money myself, um, with my income from working, that would be good too. And what I've seen a lot of people doing, with their monthly goals is migrating them to the next month. And what I've decided to do is not put a whole lot of pressure on myself, but to do what I can. Okay, so we're going to save 500 for a car fund. All right, so we have an inspection in our apartment complex. So I want to prep for inspection. They're basically what they explained is that they're making sure that everybody is living safely in their homes. We have some older people that live here that may or may not be, in all that great of a situation. And then, sometimes people don't make very good choices. So they're just trying to go in and make sure everything's good. They want to check the fire alarms and plumbing, and I believe they said electric outlets and things like that. So, um, yeah. And I'm not certain of any other goals that I have at this time. I should have actually sat down and wrote this out, kind of jotted down my ideas like I did last time, but that's okay. I'll leave these blank for now, and then I will come back to it. I think that there's no harm in that. So let's move it along. Okay. So, oh, stickers, colors, something. Yeah. So I had some stickers. Um, and I wanted to try and see if I could get them to match up with any of the things I have or ideas I have. So let's just go ahead and we're gonna put this one right here. So cute. All right, so because it's Black History Month, I was thinking put some Black History, uh, reference kind of esque stickers. Um, and this is what I came up with from my sticker stash. And see here. And let's see, where do we want to put this? Let's put this, maybe we have to put it somewhere else. Hmm. Yes, I think we're gonna have to put it somewhere else because it's a little bit too big. But what we can do is we can give a little color here. And I decided on the red, yellow, and green, and then added in a little black, and then also brown because of some of the stickers. And let's outline February. So, okay. I'm not certain what else I'm gonna add on there. I don't have any like special washies or anything like that. I did have a quote page here that had some red. Let's see. This one says one day at a time. That seems cute. Look at that. Okay. Okay, so we will move on from the goals to next our calendar. So I do have a notes page. I'm not certain. Maybe I'll just put this here for the notes, and then we'll put a little heart. So I'm not very good at this whole budgeting, like setup kind of thing. I usually just go with it and do whatever. Um, I feel like doing really. And I wanted to at one point in time get, oh, it's dragging the ink, to get into this because I like the aspect of it. I'm not good at it, but I wanted to record it so we can come together and do something a little bit more fun. All right, calendar time. Where is my other February? I pulled out February. Okay, so do we want the big one? The big February here? Let's do a big February there. These are kind of tricky to get off the, let's see. Oh, we got it. There we go. There we go. Be smarter than the sticker. All right, so I don't even know if that's straight. I hope it's straight. Maybe it's straight. Maybe, maybe it's straight. Okay, so for February, let's go ahead and write in our calendar, and I'm going to go ahead and speed through this. Okay, so I know it's a leap year. We have 29 days. Yay! Okay, so let's go ahead and let's put down a couple of stickers, and then we will fill in our calendar with the info. And you know what? I didn't even grab my pay periods for February, so I do need to do that. I'm all out of frame. Sorry. Once again, I'm not good at this. I like to see things decorated and all that, but I'm just not all that good at it. So please, 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 I'm trying to pull it close enough to me where I can see it, and it's like, oh, you can't see it if I'm doing that. So let's put Black History. Okay. And then I do need to grab my pay dates, and we don't need this anymore, so I'll move this off to the side. Okay, so sorry about that. Super duper task to do that. That was a lot of work. Okay, so let's see here. We have my payday stickers that Cassie made for me. We have February 8th is a payday, and then also the 23rd is a payday for me. Now, one of my jobs I'm paid twice a month, and that's what these are. And then the other job is paid weekly. Both of my jobs are very much part-time jobs, so there's that. I'm not going to mark the paydays here with these payday stickers for Friday because I'm not certain if I need to write anything in. If I don't, then I will add them on there. Otherwise, I'll color code them or something fun. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, so for now, we'll set these here. And let's see, we have a sticker here that says, use your superpowers. And I will go ahead and let's put it at the bottom here. I like it, the quote at the bottom. Not very straight, but okay, let's try that again. Okay, and then let's see. We can add in this little mama that says celebrate right here. Maybe. Perfect. All right, so all right. Let's see. We're going to add in these bill stickers. Now, let's see here. On the first, we have rent, which is pretty standard for people. And on the 5th, I have internet. I'm trying to see if I'll need to cut them down some because some of them are a little big. For my small calendar, I use the A5 size. I was using the classic size, classic happy planner, but okay, let's see. Can this fit there? Whoop, yep. So on the 5th, we have internet that is due. And on the 6th, we have our phone bill. Perfect. All right, what else do we have? On the 9th is our electric bill. Okay. Man, you know what? I don't know how long this video is going to be. I really don't typically do long videos, but I really wanted to come together to do this. So, I mean, hopefully you're still here. And if you are, leave a light bulb emoji for the electric. All right. And then we have, um, so what I'm going to do is just put this ooh, on the 29th. So car insurance on the 29th. Okay. Subscriptions, those come out on the 1st as well, I believe. I'm trying to check. Yes, subscriptions on the 1st. So let's put the subscriptions here on the 1st. Okay, so we've gone ahead and added in the bills that we have to pay. I know student loans are going to be kicking back at some point, but I got notification from my loan agency that they're not expecting payments until May from me. And I'm not certain if that's for everybody or just for me, but I was like, why, thank you, beautiful people. All right. So I know I have a couple of birthday parties to go to. I will add those in at a later time. And since I have space, I'm going to just add in my other paydays. Let's do that here. Payday, 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 payday times 2. All right. So that's perfect. We've gone ahead and added those in there. Okay. Um, hmm. Fun. Okay, so I think that's all I'm going to do for this part for the calendar. I'll have to figure out how I'm going to work my budget for the month of February, and time's running out, so I really need to work on that. Okay, so now we're going to work on our monthly budget for February, and we have one last February sticker. I guess I could write it in, but why would we if we have a cute little sticker? Let's put it right below. February, perfect. All right. So let's see. Let's put the piece hand there. And what else do we have? Can this fit down here? It looks like it can. Let's give it a shot. Let's give it a shot. Oh, I need to cut this part off. I don't know. The way this is going, kind of a very, very long video. And seems like it's going to be a lot more work to edit it. I may have to do a voiceover, but we'll see. Hopefully I leave this in because this is part of the process and I wanted to share that with you. Okay, so are there any quotes that we can add here? Oh, enough. That one's red. Oh, make smart goals. Better an oops than what if. Okay, I like that. Okay, I'm just trying to grab what I need from over here. So let's do better an oops than a what if. Yep, yep. And then we'll use this enough. It says enough and it's in red, so kind of goes with what we're working with here. Okay, so we can go ahead and move the stickers out of the way and finish up here. We're going to fill in our monthly budget. So I don't do an income because my income fluctuates so much, as well as my husband's, and because weather during these months, winter months, are very, very tricky. You may have a regular standard paycheck, or you may have less than, whatever. So I'm not going to worry about it. But for rent, we're going to put a budgeted amount of $1,200. Utilities, we're going to put a budget amount of $60, and then also internet. It was at $25, but it appears that it has gone up to $45. So there's that $45. Our phone bill is $90. And then the insurance, I'm not sure what I'm going to pay there. So I'll just put, no, I'll just leave it at nothing. And subscriptions, let me see, 10. I'm trying to remember exactly what it was. 25. And we did have a storage unit, but we do not have it any longer. And I'm not certain if we're going to get another one back. It basically was a spot for, because we don't have garages where we live, it was a spot for my honey to go and tinker and enjoy having a place to repair, fix things, stuff like that. So, but he decided, I guess he didn't want it anymore. So, let's add this up. 1200 plus 60. Well, no, not 66. 1200. Oh gosh, learn how to work a calculator, ma'am. Plus 60 plus 45 plus 90 plus 25. Now this is bare minimum. Um, we don't have any of our debt added on here. This is just the bare bones. There's like the student loans or credit cards, anything like that. And of course, the insurance is not on there at this time. So my honey he pays for his own, he's taking care of his own insurance, and we're trying to figure out all of that to combine them. But for now, this is what we're working with. So next is our cash envelopes. And I typically give myself the same amount unless I come in across a few more dollars, and then I go from there. So for gas, we are doing $80. For groceries, we're doing 400. We try to do 100 a week, and then sometimes, like there was a couple times in January where I was able to do 120, which made a huge difference on our groceries. So we're hoping that we can make that a thing. I like to give myself, mommy, $80 a month, so $20 a week, and then household, that is $10 a week. So we do 40, and kiddos also 40. My kiddos get an allowance. They get $5 a week, but they have to do their chores outside of their bedroom. So anything outside of the bedroom. So if they're sweeping or mopping or cleaning windows or dishes or cleaning out the refrigerator or bathroom, whatever the case may be, as long as it's not their bedroom, then I give them credit for it. And they can only make up to $5 from me, and then whatever dad decides. So pets, we have a kitty. He's pretty much $40 does really well for him. He likes wet food more than the dry food, and the wet food is pretty costly, but we found a way to make that stretch. And then nothing for allowance. Now, allowance is basically like eating out or something like that, and we haven't added eating out into our budget yet. So let's count this. Let's count it up. Let's add it up. 80 plus 400 plus 80 plus 40 plus 40 plus 40. I messed that up. Okay, let's try this again. 80 plus 400 plus 80 plus 40 plus 40 plus 40. 680. So we have $680 for our cash envelopes. Now savings, I am working on a savings challenge, and I don't have a specific budgeted amount. Whatever I can put in there is what I can put in there, and that's what I'm going to do. So income, we're not putting anything there. What we do is say, okay, well, this is what we need in total. And so what we try to do is make sure that we at least make that. So if that means that we have to sell something or gig work or anything like that, then we will. But we've been scraping by. But hopefully with a little bit better weather, it will be a lot easier to, reach our goals, especially with two working people. It's just that with our income fluctuating so much, it's been kind of tricky. Okay, so bills, we said 1420. Cash envelopes, we said 680. And then savings, nothing. So what we're going to do is just add what we need to actually make to survive the month of February. So we have 1420 plus 680, so 2100. So we need $2,100 between the both of us to make um, this happen. Very, very doable because we've gotten our budget down to such a bare minimum. And like we've heard the term so many times in these past few months, bare bones budget. And it is very crucial for us that we stick to what we need, and then we can figure out the rest. We do have a couple of birthdays coming, but I will use the money from my mommy envelope, um, unless like we are able to, make it have a little bit of an increase in our paychecks. But yes, that's it, you guys. We have gone ahead and successfully set up our February budget, and I am actually quite pleased with it. I know it's going to be a long one. I don't know how we're going to manage to cut it down so it's not too wild, but I think it was worth it. But I want to thank each and every one of you for stopping by. I do truly appreciate every one of you. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. All of the things that can keep us connected. And I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Feel free to check out S&C Budget Creations. We're on Etsy and you can find us on Instagram. I will link those down below. And that's it, you guys. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.